For the past couple days, I've been playing 2 Point Hospital. This game is available on Xbox Game Pass, so if you have Game Pass, make sure to check it out. It appears to be available on Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 4, however, I have not played it on those platforms. This game is a business simulation game. You're a hospital administrator and your job is to create and run effectively multiple hospitals. It is a single-player game, and what I like about it is that it automatically saves, and it gives you the option to save once you quit the game and try to go back to the main screen. It is family-friendly. In fact, I've been playing it with my own kids, and they enjoy it just as much, if not more, than I enjoy it. Now that we know a little bit about the game, let's take a look at some of the gameplay. So you start out with a blank slate, hospital with walls, and you can expand as well, which is what I did here. This is the second hospital site, and it's just an expansion. And you'll notice that each area has a theme, and this one has the theme of people in the community thinking that they are a rock star. So, and you learn that when you first come to the hospital. And if you look at it, they're kind of dressed like Freddie Mercury. And they stop every once in a while and hold up a microphone and start singing. And they walk kind of like they're dancing. Kind of entertaining. I like this game because each individual character has their own quirks and personalities. So basically right now I'm just setting up some drink stations, some benches. They don't like to sit when they wait, and you know that because you get notices saying that they're tired of standing. Also, they get bored, so I'll put up little leaflet stands here that seems to entertain them. If you look at the left here, as you go down, you see items that are not open yet, that are still locked, and you can unlock those items as you progress through the game, as you get awards. Here I'm just planting some flowers or plants, and that adds an appeal to the hospital. It makes it nicer, I guess, more pleasant for them to be in. What I always do is put plenty of trash cans around. And with that, you need to put plenty of janitors on the job. Trash cans and restrooms really take up a lot of the work of the janitors. Also, you'll get machines that break down, so that's important for janitors too, to be able to repair those machines. When you hover over a room, you can see how many people are queued for that room. As you can see here, the general practice office, there are 7 people queued for that room. So I feel like I'm going to need another office just to accommodate those 7 people, because there are more people waiting for the same kind of office in the other part of this hospital. So I'll just come up here and I'll build my hospital. It says minimum size 3x3, so I'll just stretch it out to be 3x3. I'll set the door, then I'll give it a desk and a chair. I always put this backwards for some reason. I don't know why. You can put this pretty much any way you want in the rooms. I like to decorate the rooms with a filing cabinet. I always put a trash can in every room and a plant in every room. And sometimes I add a trophy case. This will add overall attractiveness to your hospital and also some prestige. So I will sometimes pepper the hallways with trophy cases just for that reason. If you are ever unfamiliar with what any of these items do that you're selecting, you just look there on the left and it'll tell you out from the side the purpose of that item, the benefits of where you're placing it, stuff like that. So that's always available. That's what I like about this game. There's no real tutorial necessary because you kind of learn as you go. So I have just activated this room. It is now active, but that's not it. I need to put a doctor in there. If you hover over the room, it'll tell you whether you need a doctor or a nurse or whatever. So I have to hire a doctor, and you got to look at the qualifications for these employees too. You got to have one that can do general practice or diagnose. If you put one in a psychiatric room, you got to have one that's psychiatric certified or whatever. So you got to pay attention to the qualities of the doctor. Sometimes after building rooms, I like to scan the hospital, see what's going on. Also, I'm going to come out here and check out this land. It's my second plot for the hospital, and it's $50,000. I can totally afford it, so why not? I can fill this hospital full of people and get it functioning, make it very profitable, and then I can move on to hospital number 3, which is a fun hospital as well. I'm already on number 3. So we can check on our guys, just hover over top of them, see how they're doing. We see that this singer right here, this rock star, is going to see a psychiatrist, probably about his issues. If you look at over here, this is called the PANS lab, and for whatever reason, people walk around with pans on their head, And this lab is the only lab that's available to remove that pan. And it's kind of entertaining, pretty funny. And as you see, he fell down and now he's getting up. Sometimes they'll die. Well, look, he's going to die. He's got the skeleton thing above his head. And in that case, you'll need a janitor who can remove a ghost. So they do walk around for just a minute and then they expire. The thing is, when the ghost appears, the ghost scares the daylights out of everybody and will wreak havoc on your hospital. People will start running. So it's important to have a couple janitors that can get rid of ghosts. Kind of funny, they get rid of ghosts by pulling out this dustbuster looking thing, vacuum cleaner, and sucking up in there. So it's good to have janitors that can get rid of ghosts quickly. Otherwise, they'll scare off all your customers. So here it appears that we have another brave patient willing to go through the same process the guy that just died went through. And this was successfully removed. The pan was removed. She is free. I don't know what the deal is with people in this area, why they have pots and pans on their heads, but this doctor is at least 50% successful in removing those pots and pans. Well, I think we've reached a good point to where we can just look around at all the weirdos walking through the hospital, the people who think they're rock stars, the people with pots and pans on their head. That guy over there has a light bulb on his head. He's lightheaded. There is a room to take care of lightheadedness, and it basically takes that light bulb off your shoulders and puts a new head on. So that's kind of funny, kind of entertaining. You can see the color and the detail and the graphics. I love it. I think it's great. You can see Freddie Mercury there with his microphone. As you scan around the hospital, everything looks great, everything works great, smoothly. There's multiple things going on at the same time. It's just fun to watch. So I think that's a big part of the appeal in this game. We've really enjoyed it. So I'm thinking about adding some more stuff to this side of the hospital, and it looks like we got somebody running to the restroom here. Kind of interesting. They blur out the when they're in the stall, but kind of funny. They do their thing and then wash their hands and throw tissue in the trash bin. That's another thing you'll want to keep in the restroom is a trash bin. And these restrooms are always under constant maintenance, so like I said earlier, it's important to keep plenty of janitors around. So if you want a better picture of how many people are in your hospital, you can back out and look at your hospital from this view. You can see that there are just a few people trickling into this area, and my psychiatry offices have a queue of 7 each, or one has 6. So I have to build another psychiatry office. I will load us up with psychiatry offices because that's what it said when I first started this second hospital, was that you need those offices for these people who think they're rock stars. And there are quite a few of them. So here I'll just build my room. I'll put my door in. You got to put a chair in. And after you put the chair in, you got to put it in the lounge for them to lay in. Like I said before, I like to decorate the offices with a couple items like a file cabinet and a trash bin I put in every room, and also a plant that I'll put in every room. Sometimes in a room like this, I'll put in a trophy case to enhance the prestige of such an office. And then there's my plant, and I'll put in this poster that I unlocked. And now we have the room ready. We just got to select a doctor who is capable, who has one of those little qualities there, the little circles, that's able to work in psychiatry. Yeah, you got to be able to do that before you can put them in that office. And then after that, the office is open. The queue kind of goes down in the other rooms, and they start to filter into the new office. So this is going to be a fast-paced, hustle and bustle hospital with a lot of psychiatry issues going on here. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to finish out this video here creating this new deluxe lounge for my employees, complete with a putting green. Who wouldn't want that in their lounge? Thank you for watching. I will definitely post some more videos about this game because I have a feeling it's going to get pretty interesting. I just wanted you to see the gameplay, see what it was like. Encourage you to try it out. It's like I said, it's fun for the whole family. I appreciate you watching. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.
More tunes to make your head explode.